Van lifer friends, those of you thinking of van lifing, those of you thinking of retiring, we're talking to two audiences this morning. This is our first cup of coffee. Let's see how this works out. We'll measure, get our grams of coffee in there. I have to speed this tape up later. I'm not sure how to do this all in one. Anyway, this is the grinding process. First thing you do is weigh it and then grind it. Hand grinding. In the van, I think, where space is so important, this is just, look how small that is. You think about a big electric grinder, then you have to plug it in and use up your stored battery power. I'm thinking this is the way to go. Well, we turned on our inverter and plugged in, get our water up. I recommend just off a boil, 202 degrees, should do it. All right, we get our water started. All right, the water is just the right temperature. We'll rinse out our filter. Some people don't think that's necessary. It takes just a second, so why not, right? Just go ahead and rinse it out. Get the old trusty AirPress set up. There you go. There's another good example. If you're thinking of van life or you're out there on the road now, look how small that is. And that's your whole coffee maker compared to a drip coffee. It'd be so much bigger. Anyway, that makes one of the finest cup of coffee out there. I'll get our ground coffee. I use I don't know, you can tell the grain there. Can't remember the setting. I could do that on another video. Get that Java in there, and then we'll tear our scale, and we'll hit the timer, and we'll do a 30-second bloom. That's something you don't have to do. Get that carbon dioxide out of the coffee. We'll just wait 30 seconds. We've got our 30-second bloom, and if you'd see in there, I don't think I can tilt it for you, but oh, it's bubbling nicely. Just so that you know,
hey Trey, what's up, man?
I'm sure most of y'all out there are coffee experts, but you want to see that good bubbling. That's the carbon dioxide escaping, which means you got fresh coffee beans. So we're going to put 250 grams of water in there. 250 grams of water, we'll just put this top in, pull it back just a little so it's not. A lot of people use the inverted method, you turn it over. I just think, especially for van life, I'd love to hear in the comments, but I don't like the idea of turning it upside down, and I won't explain the whole inverted method, but this is the way the designer thought to make this coffee this way. So I don't know. This is the way I do it, especially when you're in a van, you're in a smaller area. Don't risk the inverted if you don't have to. You get a spill in your van, you get a real problem. All right, so we've set the timer. Let's go ahead and gently just rest your hand on the top. I don't know. We're doing van life or coffee. I can't tell. I guess I'm doing both here this morning. We'll just push this down gently. Just rest your one hand on the other and just let it go down. Probably too much details for you that know how to make AirPress, but this is AirPress in a van, folks. It's not AirPress in your kitchen. It's not your grandfather's AirPress. All right. We've got the 250 grams of water. Now we're going to add 100. That'll give me 350 grams of water to 23 grams of fresh ground coffee. And here just about, I'm going to have my first cup ever of AirPress coffee in the van. And there you go. Let's see. I'm actually, this is just for the stage because in reality I'm going to put cream in that bad boy here in a second, but oh, it's great. I could even drink that black. All right, there you go. First cup of coffee.